Hey there, wonderful, bold Aries. So, coming back to you again with Insights with Spirit, I'm Nastasia, and I'm going to be reading your love forecast for the month of June 2015. And I just want to make a quick love telegram to everybody that liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate the love and support that all of you have commented and shared and showed to me throughout this process of me coming on as a new channel. And I love all of your comments. And if there's anything from me that you would like to see, put it in the comments, and I will try to get to you guys and read all your comments as fast as I can, and I will actually try to incorporate more of what you guys want to see. So yeah, thank you so much for all of this and making this possible. And I have actually already shuffled, prayed over the cards, and put your spread out. So let's get into it. Aries, there's been a lot you guys have been dealing with. And I know a few Aries actually too. Good friends of mine. And my mom is actually an Aries, so there's been a lot of practical or anything that you depend on, like your home, the food in your fridge, the money that you receive from work, the relationships that you have. You got strengthening bonds reversed, which what I feel with this card, what this card means in the upright, is being able to see basically, the opportunities that you have already attained, or not already attained, that you have in the making, basically. This card to me symbolizes stability, your reality, your health, and even being grounded. And this card talks about, if you're scattered emotionally, you're not going to be grounded, and you're not going to be able to manifest, basically, what this card talks about. And, if you're feeling kind of like you're off in floating in the sky and just kind of all over the place, the best way to ground yourself is to go out in nature and to go for a walk. Even gardening, exercising. Health is a major key to this card, You've got to watch your health, especially it being in the reverse, and getting your emotions, letting your emotions overwhelm you is going to lower your immune system, and possibly you could get sick. So please, in this month, please be exercising, because exercising, we can take all of our stress from the week, the month, years, and put it all into our routine. And that way, it's being expressed productively. And that energy is working back for you to give you a beautiful body, a healthy body that's going to be able to carry you into better times. So please don't forget to take care of your health, because your health, ultimately, when you feel good, you feel confident. So don't let that waver, even though you do have a lot on your mind and on your plate. Even though it may be a little shaky right now. Just keep going and fill yourself up with activities that are productive. That way the time flies and hey, you're getting work done. Okay? So your next card is change your focus. And that is actually reversed as well. And this tells me that there was a disappointment in your relationship that made you have to rework how you are in relationships. And it may have been kind of devastating to figure that out. But I believe that you're past, being stuck on the disappointment, and you're actually focusing now on what you want to achieve. Because, her eyes are focused. And it makes me think that she's looking into these flowers, into all that growth. And it's a brighter day, it's exciting. And I believe that this is what you guys are knowing to be true, and you're going for it. You're over the disappointment, and you actually are learning from that disappointment. Whatever it was that caused you to reflect and rework where and how you were going in your relationships. So that's great. That's wonderful. Your next card is the base chakra, the root chakra, which came in actually in reverse, which actually goes with the other two cards that we just talked about. And this again is talking about getting in touch with physical activity, keeping busy, doing things that are productive, and working this chakra. It needs to be worked. And however you can physically, productively, physically exhaust yourself is the best way to get past that feeling, that unstable feeling. Doing these activities and passing the time and working on yourself is going to get you that relationship that you are looking for. Or if you're already in a relationship, coupled up, I'm thinking that, doing exercise or even being more physically loving towards yourself and towards your partner. Hugs, kisses, massages, will help with this process. And the last card in your spread, it all comes down to what you are working on for the month of June is the Moon card. You are being asked to confront. Confront yourself. This is him. He's looking at his shadow. He's looking at all the parts of himself that he doesn't like or that he hides from himself and others. And he's acknowledging it, you know. He's acknowledging it, and he's not turning away from it. He's facing his fears, his issues head on, whatever they may be. And these are tough issues. These are secrets that we tell ourselves. These are lies, illusions that we place on ourselves. Images that we place on ourselves. And that we try to hide from. We hide this from others and from ourselves. Because we don't think it's lovable. We don't think that the other person will appreciate it or accept it. So I just actually want to read what this card actually really means. Because there's so many things. And I feel like this card has a beautiful message. And I think that my Aries would love a little extra oomph in this process, because it's hard to look within and to see the ugliest side of ourselves and to change it into something that we've learned, and we're so happy that we did learn it and that it's always a part of us, but we can make it better by knowing it's there and knowing we behave in certain ways when we get, you know, our ego bruised. So this card says, introspection and clarity are important at this time. Feelings that have lain dormant are now coming to the surface. They have been a part of your subconscious for some time. They're referred to as your shadow, and that is your shadow self, and represent all of your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. Have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they came from first. When and how were they planted into your subconscious? Question the validity of these feelings. Often, they were based on your childhood imagination and are no more than illusions. They're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they persist. They're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences. But they are powerful influences and can affect your relationships in major ways. They can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting. And that's the worst thing that we could do to ourselves, is block ourselves from one person that we love. Have the courage. Have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child. Know that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true for you regarding your relationships. And the affirmation that they have for this card is beautiful. I examine my feelings about relationships and release what is no longer my truth. And what's very awesome is that you guys, your soul journey lesson card, you actually had two. that jumped out of the deck and wanted to be recognized for you guys. So you guys got a bonus. Boop, boop. Your first card that popped out from the Soul Journeys Lessons deck was Courage. Beautiful card, right? And courage is, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And you know, that's what this is all about. Facing yourself, facing your fears, facing your bad attitudes, things that we want to hide from others, you know, facing them with courage to heal them and accept them. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you, and only you, can make the correct decision. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself taking steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. And nobody wants to do it again. It just gets more frustrating when we deny ourselves, and then we have to do it again because we didn't get it. We didn't receive what Spirit wanted us to attain, you know, and so we've got to work for it again. And the other card that you got that popped out was Grief in reverse. So, you know, I think that you are on the process, you know. I don't think that you're being stuck in your grief. I think that you have, you know, you're doing and you're starting the process of acknowledging that shadow self or those not so special things about ourselves that, you know, we want to hide. But keeping this, you're going to fly right through that. You have courage. I know how strong my Aries are. You are so strong, and I know you don't like to ask for help or let people know that you're hurting. But we are all here for you. And, you know, you're leading an example. Your strength is an example to others. So keep your courage, my sweets. And the Lover's card that I pulled for you guys, and this says, within you, I lose myself. Without you, I find myself. Then I strive to be lost again. Sometimes when we're in relationships, you know, whether they're good or bad, we can get caught up and forget ourselves and our needs because we want to please and give to that other person all the time. Only when we actually separate or have a breakup do we actually come home to ourselves and remember why we are the way we are. And really finding who we are again. Because in love, It's so easy to get caught up and lost. So it's essential to have those moments where we have to refine ourselves, refine what we love about ourselves. But you have to have the courage. You have to keep your courage, because it's going to be difficult to look at yourself in those shadow facets, you know? We all have many facets of dark and light. So have courage. And I believe that you guys are going to lead the example. I think that is all I'm getting. That was an awesome reading. I hope that you guys all resonated with it. I know that you're not going to resonate with all of it since it's a general reading, but I really hope that you could take what you needed from it and feel comforted. And I look forward to seeing you guys for the next month love reading for July 2015. And I really appreciate all your love again. Please, if you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next month. All right. Have a good day.